Hey y'all, and welcome back to Cece's Garden. So today we are inside because our weather cannot make up its mind. I'm in Texas, zone 9A, and it's about to be 30 something degrees tonight. So it's already getting chilly and windy, and it's only 1:30. My name is Cynthia. If you don't know, welcome to my channel. So I'm going to go ahead and plant my corn in this little seed tray that I have, because our grow date, our last frost date is supposed to be in February 15th for my area, but because of the groundhog they pushed it back 6 weeks or whatever, and that we're supposed to still have cold, so it won't be to March 2nd when I can officially plant outside. I probably will before then. But now what I'm doing with this corn, I have this that I got in. This is from Burpee's pop-up and reusable seed trays, which I think they just came out with this year, maybe last year, but I don't remember seeing these last year. But this is so cool. Now they have different sizes of it. This is 36 cell. They have smaller ones, and then they have a bigger one. I think it's like 16 cell. So it's good for growing, transplanting, and rinse and repeat. I can use these over and over until it wears out. So let me show you the bottom of this thing. Okay, so you know how they have the ice trays, and you know when the ice set and then you can press up and just get the little blocks out. I think this is so cool that you don't have to worry about squeezing the sides and all this kind of stuff and have all that issue that you have when you're trying to get them out of them little plastic seed trays. Now, not that I won't be using them as well, but I wanted to try this out. And it also comes with this convenient little watering tray that you water from down below. They have some wonderful little slits on the side of this, so it's going to air prune your roots where they won't keep going around in circles and stuff. It'll kind of prune them that they'll stay a certain way. And like I said, I am planting my corn. Now, some people direct sow corn. I have been one of them people. Last year was my first year growing corn, and I had a lot of different experiments and issues with it. I was able to really only get one ripe ear of corn that, because I thought I was, anyway, y'all, I thought I was doing something. I'm like, oh yeah, my corn was like the one that you would get from like you would find it in like soups, like Mexican soups or whatever, and they're like the little thin skinny corns, or like Asian little small corns. And I'm like, oh yeah, and we sitting up there trying to nibble on this little thing, and then one of the corn that I didn't know was out there, it grew to like it's supposed to, and it was nice and golden color, and I was like, that is what the corn's supposed to look like. Anyway, my other issue that I had with it was the ants, y'all. The ants, I didn't think about it. When you putting seeds in the ground, what are you doing? You putting it down there to all the little critters that's already in the dirt. And what I was doing was giving the ants corn. I just happened to see my corn walking across the ground out there, and I'm like, I think that's my corn. The ants was taking my corn, y'all. So yeah, this ain't gonna happen no more. I am going to plant them and turn them into plants before I put them out there. They're not gonna steal my seeds this year. So I have these seeds from the okra lady here. These are peaches and cream corn, and I think it's like 24 of those in there. I think it's 24 in here. And so this is a 36 cell tray. So I'm filling the rest of it up with sweet corn, early golden, Bantam hybrid. Now this is the corn that I grew last year that I didn't allow to go to full adulthood, but I'm gonna do better this year. So I'm gonna pan the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. But pretty much, now they have a cute little chart in here. If you know, it's labeled. You can see, but see how it's labeled with the columns, and then they have matching ones down here, so you can be able to fill in case you're planting different plants and stuff in here. You can keep up with that, which is a good idea. But corn is going all in the same patch. It's corn. I don't care if it's cream, peach and cream corn, batten corn, as long as it's not popcorn. I haven't started growing that before, but I want some nice sweet corn. All right, so I'm gonna, like I said, pan this camera down so you can see what's going on. I am gonna also, with the rest of this potting soil, I'm gonna do some of the I'm gonna try to do some overwintering. I don't know, let me know, all my Texas gardeners in here, do y'all, well, no, I can't say all south, the ones in the south, in the 9s, 10s, I don't know if we got 10s, but in the 9s, or 8B or something. Let me know if y'all overwinter stuff, because we don't really have like days, you know, like you're supposed to put it in the ground, well, not in the ground, in the jugs, and tape it up, and you just leave it out there through the winter snow and all. We don't have that. And we have days that fluctuate. So like today, it was in the 70s, and then throughout the day, it then dropped down. It's gonna drop down to the 30s, and then tomorrow it'll probably be back in the 70s. So do you overwinter when it's like that? Because I feel like that would give me some kind of anxiety. What is it gonna do to our plants? So let me know if y'all overwinter. I'm going to try this. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if I'm gonna have to keep on, you know, lifting the lid so that stuff don't steam and cook out there. Let me know in the comments, please, all Southern Texas gardeners. Do we winterize our stuff over winter? Do we do the whole jug thing, or we like, nah, we ain't gotta do that? Let me know. All right, let me turn y'all down. All right, let's get started with this corn. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for this peaches and cream corn, because yeah, I heard good things about it. I'm just gonna take this marker right here and try to put down deep enough in here for my corn to go down in there, because I don't want to put it at the top and then my corn is outgrowing. I want them to all kind of be in the same level. Now I'm using potting soil, so I'm not using seed starting, because I'm going to put this straight into the ground out there. I mean, I could have used seed starting, but I want them to kind of feel like it is to be in the ground, so they won't be like, I feel like when you do seed starting, it's for like the little baby seeds, you know, for they won't have a really hard time trying to push through the surface. But if you have thicker seeds, I think they can push through. I mean, I want my kids these are like my babies, I want them to kind of push through, like want to survive. And so let me think. Okay, so I need to plant them because the stem comes out, because you know I have planted stuff upside down. I think it really doesn't matter. It's gonna flip itself, but I was trying to make it be the right way. I'm gonna put them sideways, and then they can decide which side they want to come up. Because I've had ones, and like I did with my watermelon seeds, I did the little baggie with the wet napkin, and then I planted all the plants upside down in the dirt. And the poor things had to flip to turn over, like, Cynthia, seriously. But I did. I planted them upside down. I am using all of these from the okra lady. And I'm hoping to have a corn harvest. That would be amazing. To have a nice corn harvest. Can be like, oh, let me just go and pull an ear of corn off of here for, you know. And if this works really good, then I'll just order some more seeds from her. Well, I thought I had more in this package. I might have to go get the other ones, I think. Yep, I am short 4 more. Okay, glad I have some backup. Alright, let's put this last ones in here. Alright, so now all I have to do is just cover them up. Alright guys, they're good to go, and I'll water it from underneath. Alright, put that over. Put this corn over there. Now, as we were talking about overwintering, and I decided I'm gonna try to do overwintering with it. So I cut along and left a little handle part for each one. I got a jug, and then I have the little quart one. We're gonna fill this up with some dirt. Let me see. Fill it up with dirt. I have drain holes at the bottom of it as well. All right. I think that's pretty good for all folks that do winter jugging. Winter jugging, I don't know what. Anyway, all you overwintering people. All right. So there's the other one. And so what I'm gonna sew, let me wash my hands. I'll rinse off my gloves. Okay guys, so what I decided to winterize or have in these things, I'm gonna do some more Tom Thumb lettuce. My lettuce was doing so good, it was just about to get to the point where I was gonna harvest some, and then that crazy freeze came in and wiped them all out, like. And so I was very upset about that, but I'm going to see if I can put them in these jugs and see if that'll be cool, and see if I can get some from them. So this is from Baker's Creek. This is called Tom Thumb lettuce, and it's like a little bit lettuce, like a little bitty hand lettuce, and you know, a little fancy plate lettuce. That's what this is. Now, do I like lettuce? No. Do my kids, my mom, my grandbaby? Yes. So sometimes you just plant stuff for other people, you know. As long as I know somebody's gonna eat it, I don't mind growing it. I don't want to grow something and then nobody wants to be like, nah, I don't want to eat that. So I have to be careful. It's a lot of seeds in there. So I'm just gonna sprinkle it. Sprinkle little seeds on there. Okay, that look like a lot of seeds. Okay. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of dirt. I know you don't usually supposed to put, you know, some dirt over the little lettuce, because you know they need some little lettuce need the. I need to learn. This is what I need to learn as new to all the different things. Now, in the past when I was growing stuff, I just grew it. We looked at the package and just grew it, but I didn't have knowledge on it. And I'm learning knowledge from different things. Like some things need to have sunlight, like flowers, they need the sunlight. So you would surface sow the flowers because you want them to get that sunlight. I know that a lot of times with the lettuce, is it the lettuce or the carrots, that you cover it with the board and then you undo it and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm learning that more in the garden community of how I'm supposed to sow the seeds instead of just, you know, just reading the package, because these packages are sent all over the country and different parts of the world, and so the person that's packaging this up is putting it for their area. You know, it's not saying, hey, for 9A you need to do that. Now if you want to have that kind of stuff, then you get native plants and things and seeds from that area or from growers in the area, and then you have more likely to have something that you would know how to grow. But like Baker's Creek is in, where are they at? I don't have my glasses on. Missouri. I mean, it's cold up there. It's not cold down here. I'm in the South. And so that would be different the way they would sow it. It would be different the way I would sow it here. You know what I'm saying? Like this overwintering stuff. I'm going to do it because I know some people had asked about it. Hey, are you going to do some overwintering? And but I feel like I don't need to overwinter stuff because we have like 260 something days of grow time, you know. I think this is for more of people that are in the north or cold climates that has to have these to keep. I don't have to. Tomorrow, like I said, probably be in the 70s. Anyway, I am growing some blue kale. This is blue kale. Dwarf blue curly kale, right there from the Dollar Tree. This is the same one. I think Miss Linda from T-Nog that she got hers from at first or whatever, and then I think she has some other. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna plant. I had some out there in my garden, and then the flood waters kind of took it away. So I'm going to just sprinkle some of these on here. There we go. Save my seeds. And I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of potting soil on the top. Kind of press it down on there so the seeds can have contact with the soil. Now, labeling. Take these gloves off. You have to label it, because if not, you'll be trying to wonder what is it. So I have my labels, and so people will label like inside and the outside of it, because they said sometimes the outside from the weather, probably snow or whatever, kind of takes that away. And so I'm gonna do the same. So today's date, and this is gonna be kale. I only have one type of kale, so I don't have to say, well, which kind of kale is it. So I just put on there kale, and I just stick it in there. Close my, make sure my little lid will close back up, and I'm gonna tape it. And on the outside, I'm gonna put the date and put that it's kale. All right, and then for the lettuce, I'm gonna put on there Tom Thumb because I have more than one type of lettuce. Oops. Oh, my tape is tearing. I'm gonna need somebody to invent like the jugs where it just Velcro snap together for the overwintering people. So somebody need to come up with that. Oops, don't want to lose that spot. All right. Yeah, with some kind of way to like make these reusable. Okay, I have it sealed up, y'all. It's sealed in there. Clean that all up. I'm gonna clean all my mess up. Okay. Okay guys, so I'm out at the garden and I think I'm just gonna place my little jugs right here. All right, plants kale and Tom Thumb. I need y'all to grow. All right guys, thank you for joining me and I'll see you on the next video.